Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. My name is Sarah. This is What Shaw Said, and today I have another real quick update for you on my hashtag Let's Get Naked Pan That palette for the year. This is a collab with the Fantastic Ladies group on Facebook. I will, as always, have that group link down below, as well as my intro video for this project. So the idea behind this project is to choose either an Urban Decay Naked palette or a dupe for an Urban Decay Naked palette, and thus the hashtag Let's Get Naked. I am actually working on two palettes this year. I am finishing up my Stila in the Light, which was my Pan That palette for last year, and I started with a brand new palette this year as well. This is the Pure Cosmetics Buff Collection, which is a pretty good dupe for the Naked 3. So let's go ahead and start off with my Stila palette. As of last month, I was still working on 3 shades. 2 of them you won't see any progress in. I just haven't worked on them. The Ebony shade down here, this is a plain black shade, and I do not have any additional progress, although I had previously been using this in my outer corner and to deepen up the crease. And this color up here is called Sandstone, and it's almost brand new. I've only used it a couple of times, but I am waiting until I finish up one more shade before I go ahead and dip into that one. The third shade, you almost can't even see it when I show you the palette just like this, but this one is Luster, and if I kind of tip it, you can see that I've got just a little bit here remaining in this upper corner. As of last month, I had that top portion and also this portion down here on the side. I have since cleared out that side and am hopeful that by the time my next update rolls around for 7 Deadly Pans, I will be able to go ahead and report that that one is finished. That is the shade Luster, and it's in my 7 Deadly Pans project, which we update on the 7th of each month, and that's for the Sin of Lust. In the next palette, I was working on 3 shades, and the first one that I hit pan in was this shade Mojave. It's a very sparkly, very glittery rose color. And let me see if I can get the lighting right here for you. I had previously hit some good pan here on the top. I have since just expanded that pan. And my goal for next month on Mojave is going to be, I want to go ahead and finish clearing out the upper half of that pan. The next shade that I hit pan in was Quartz. This is that off-white shade that's right here on the end. And I had previously hit pan toward the top, but it was not all the way at the top of the pan. I have since cleared it out, all of that at the top of the pan, and moved it down closer to the center. So on Quartz also, I would like to go ahead and clear out the remaining top half of that pan as well. The third shade that I had a little bit of progress in last month was this shade here, and this is Clay, and this is just a dusty rose sort of shade. And for Clay, I have since, I'm gonna hold the pan, there we go, just like that, and you can see I have hit pan here on this side, and when I move it this way, you can see I've just about hit pan on the bottom as well. So those are the 3 shades that I had been working on. I know you will watch other ladies' videos and you'll see some folks that have progress across the entire palette. There's a couple of schools of thought as far as panning a palette goes. You can either, you know, kind of work in each one and wear a couple of shades this day and a couple of shades the next day, and, you know, just kind of work on the entire palette at once. Or the other school of thought is that you pan a look at a time. And what I find is that, not really even intentionally, but just sort of the way that I fall into a routine, is that I tend to wear the same look over and over. So that's why you're seeing progress in only a few shades, but it is pretty good progress for just being March, I think. So that's why you will see my progress is different than someone else's. I tend to pan a look, and then as I finish up a shade, I will just substitute in that shade and move on to something else. So that is the progress that I have on the Pure Cosmetics Buff Collection and on the Stila in the Light palette. Thank you so much for joining me today. As I mentioned before, I will go ahead and have the group link down below for Pantastic Ladies, as well as my intro video, so you can see where I started. If you are working on a Pan That Palette project this year, please leave me either a comment or a link down below so I can check out your videos as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.